Hello and a huge welcome to this video. I'm Scorpion from How to Do, and today we will be learning how to make a gun system inside of top-down game in Unity using Playmaker. So this was what we were making in the previous video. This is the third part of the tutorial series. So in the previous videos we have been making this camera movement system, and then he walks inside the door and the door opens, and like physics interaction, like things like that. So this was what we made in the previous videos, but I have been making a lot of changes in my game inside my real top-down game, which I am making the tutorials, and you will be learning how to make all of this. And this is what I have been making. So first I added this kind of, you can see these paths, right? These are the camera movement paths. So actually I made a camera fly through and a briefing system. Let me just quickly show you guys. If I play it now, you can see that the camera starts to move.
Good morning, 47.
Like this.
Your destination,
and then there is this kind of a briefing behind that you have to come in here. And let me just mute that. It says that you have to come over here and kill someone, kill 4 guys. Those are politicians, and bam and wham. This is the house, and then you have to sneak inside the house like this, alright? And there are some guards all over them. You have to get inside. Then there is this kind of there are these guards heavily guarding things, alright? There you can see in every room there is guard. Then there are these access cards, boxes, which open up only when you have the access card, and the access card lies in here in the kitchen, heavily guarded by this man and that guy over there. So you have to get this guy. Also there's a AK-47. Then there is this guy in the toilet. 2 are sitting in here and 1 is sitting in here. So you have to kill these guys, alright? And then you transition it back into your game. So now you can walk around, and you can press 1 to take out your pistol. There we go. And when we press 2, he does anything, because the second gun, which is AK-47, lies inside the kitchen. Let me just quickly show you guys. Kitchen. There you go. This is the AK-47 which I'm talking about, just next to this this access card. All right, there's the AK-47. So we don't have the AK-47. As you can see here, you can see that there's a pistol GUI over here. There you go, pistol GUI with silencer over here. Plus there is this ammunition system that shows you you have 3 out of 3 bullets. When I shoot, there's only 2, 1 and 0, and now he cannot shoot, and I have pressed reload, and he reloads that. Now you notice that when we press play, this kind of a blue thing appears. Why does that appears? This is because this is a sound radius. Like if I come over here and shoot now, that he heard the sound of the bullet. Alright, so this is the sound radius. So if you shoot and any guard is inside this sound radius, he will know that it's someone over here, and he will come to see who is there. If you come near to this guard, you can see there is press E to disguise, and when we press E, he changes his clothes and drags the guard into this kind of a bag, shopping bag. Alright, so you can do that. You can run around, and you're now an FBI agent. And you can see this in the lower left of your screen, there is this disguise button right over here, disguise symbol, that you are in disguise. Alright, and when you are FBI, you can only be disguised by the FBI. So FBI will not be able to see that you are FBI, will not be able to see that you are someone else. However, the SWAT will be knowing that you are someone else, and he will detect you like that. Alright, and whenever you are detected by one of them, it means you are detected by every one of them, then you die. Alright, so when you get detected by anyone, it is pretty hard for you to play the game again. Then you can also skip the briefing by pressing escape, and there we go, we skip the briefing. Then we can of course kill kill these guys like that, reload them, and press E to disguise. However, when you take the disguise of the SWAT, then no one will be able to tell who you are. Alright, so let me just go ahead, kill this guy, but that guy over there heard the noise, so I have to kill this one too. There we go. So we can take the disguise of the SWAT. There we go. And then when we come out, no one will be able to find out who I am. Then we come to this, you say you don't have the access card, so we have to take the access card first. We go inside the kitchen. There we go. There's the access card. Press F to take the card. There we go. And we can also take the AK-47. Press E to equip, and there we go, we took everything. The second thing is that when we take out our gun, like, let me just come in here quickly inside this room. There we go. And when we take out any gun, there we go, you see the disguise, it's actually gone, so you are not anymore disguised. So when you take out your gun, you are no more disguised. So that's another thing you have to take care. And then we can of course take out our AK-47 and kill this guy with that. Alright, now we hear the voice. Alright, so then sorry, there's something was wrong. I just went over there and this thing appeared. So
Good morning.
and then the next thing is that let me just quickly go and take the AK-47 first. Now I'm disguised, right? And I can kill this guy, take his disguise, get inside over here, take, oh sorry, he actually heard the noise. Oh shit, he killed me. Okay, the thing was that when we take the AK-47, the sound radius is pretty loud than the silencer gun, silencer pistol. So like, I can quickly show you guys. Where's my player base, character? Inside the character there are two sound radius. So this is the pistol radius and this is the rifle radius. So rifle radius is this much big. Alright, this is the pistol radius, you can see, and this is the rifle radius, the sound radius. So when you shoot, any guard over here or over here will know that you are over here. Alright, he will just hear your sound. So this is all the changes I made, and there are lots of guards guarding everything, patrolling here and there. And there's this cutscenes, fly through things I made. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay season. Let's just move on to the tutorials. So in this video we will only work on the pistol, and then in the next video we will be making the rifle, and then we will merge both of them and change between them and then make the GUI and all that stuff. So okie dokie. So for the weapon system, you of course need some kind of weapon. I'm gonna just turn this wrench off because it looks kind of funny over there. So for the weapon system, you of course need some kind of a weapon as well as some animation. So I have both of them over here. Let me just quickly show you guys. So for the pistol, you will need a pistol idle, which looks something like this. Then you need pistol walk, which looks something like this. And then you will need pistol aim, which will look something like no, not this one. Pistol aim, this one. So it will be just a one frame like this. So if you want to get these animations, go ahead and click the link in the description box below. I hope I will give you this whole animation package or animation folder in the link in the description box below, so I will upload them. And you have to just go ahead and download them, so you don't have to worry about that. So let me just go ahead and go to my character animator controller. So this is what we made in the previous video, and this is what we have to make. This is what you see in the demo scene. So this is the demo scene animator controller, and this is what we made. So we have to convert this guy into this guy. Not to worry, it is simple, it's nothing to worry about. So we have to go ahead and add a pistol aim animation. So the pistol aim will actually be the idle for the pistol pistol. Pistol aim is actually the idle of pistol equipment, and let's say P idle, which means pistol idle. So pistol idle, then there comes the pistol walk. So as simple as it is, pistol walk. Say pistol walk. There we go, pistol idle, pistol walk. So we have to do the same thing which we did in here, walk and run. We have to just go ahead and say what we did in the idle and walk. So we just say make transition from here to there, there to here. Make sure both of them are set to don't have exit time, and make sure your animations have set to humanoid, and make sure you have the loop time to be turned on, loop time on, loop time on, and in the walk you have to just enable these two. Make sure you do this also, and there we go, apply, and that's that. And you have to do the same thing. Say if input magnitude is greater than 0.1, go to walk, less than 0.1, come back to idle, and there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to transition between idle and pistol idle. Between them I want to say equip the pistol. So I have this one, pistol idle will have the equipment. So where is it? There we go, equip, something like that. Okay, so this will also be in the folder which will give you the animation. So you just have to drag and drop it over here. So there we go, the equip over here. But as you can see, if we play the game, if we play the animation, he has the pistol over there, and he is putting it back into where it should be. So it is actually an unequipped animation. So we have to just reverse the animation. To do that, you have to just go to the speed and say -1, and it will just reverse the animation. So that's cool. Go to make a transition from idle to equip, and from equip to this pistol idle. There we go. So we can come to idle, idle to equip, and equip to idle. So great. And we actually don't have to make this. And there we go, we take out the pistol and we come to the pistol. There we go, awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to come back to a character, say edit, and this is the walk and run which we made in the previous videos. If you don't have Playmaker, go ahead, click link in the description box below, download Playmaker for free, because this is what we are using in for coding instead of C# or Java. We're gonna use this guy. So minimize all this. There we go. So for the pistol we want some kind of button. I have already set that. Go to edit, project settings, input, and in here as you can see I have set up this equip pistol. It's called equip pistol, and it is set to 1 1 1 1. So you have to just go ahead and increase the number from 18 to 19. Increase the number with 1, like in my case it's 25, so I will say 26, and there you will see this new number pops out, and you have to say call it equip, and we will let the number be 1 1 1 1, and make sure you set it to equip P, which means equip the pistol. So equip the rifle will be something different, so equip rifle will be 2. Alright, so you have to just make it 1 for the equip pistol. So make sure you do that, and you have to just go ahead and say get button down, Control C, Control V, and we want to say just copy this name, equip P. There we go, and you have to just go ahead and say new event and say equip P. So equip P, equip P. So equip P, when you get the button down, equip P, which means when you press the 1 button, it will go to a transition called equip P, which means equip the pistol. New transition, there you go. And you have to do the same thing in the run. So copy that, paste it over here, and make the transition equip P, and there we go. We will call this equip P for the equip pistol. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say Animator Controller, Animator Crossfade. crossfade from any animation to this animation. So copy the name of the equip, paste it over here, make the transition duration to 0.1. There we go. And we are going to select this, and we are going to see how long the animation is. It's I guess it should be, I say wait. We're going to wait, not random wait, and we're going to wait for, I don't know, 1 second I guess, and then we're going to say equip P, which means equip the pistol for real. And let's just make a new state over here, so see if it works. Not. And maximize it and see if it's working. There we go, he can walk around, and if I press 1, he does that animation. There we go, he takes out the gun and he is in that animation. Great. And now what we're going to do is just go ahead and delete this state, and we have to select both of these states and say Control C and paste them over here. There we go. And there, select that with that. I don't want any run in the pistol, so if we equip the pistol we don't have to run anymore. Set bool, we don't want to do that. Set animator float, that's it. Good. Smooth look at, good. Get button down, equip P, which means when we again press the equip P, which means again we press 1, then we want to say finished. Finished, which means we unequip the weapon. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a new state. There we go. What? Sorry about that. Finished. There we go. And we can move around like that. So just wait a second, let me just quickly see if it's working or not. Bring it over there. So you can see the states over here that we are now in the idle. We can come back to run. If you take out the gun, he will do the animation. He's doing it pretty slow, so we have to just increase the time. However, he can now walk around with the pistol like this. Alright, as you can see, and if we press 1 again, he goes to that state. Great. Now what we're going to do is we want to go ahead and say Control C, Control V, and we are going to go to this idle state. So Control C, Control V, there we go, and say wait for 0.3 seconds and say finished. There we go. And I want to increase the time of the equip, because as you can see he does it really slow, so we have to increase the time. So let's just say from 1 to 3. I guess 3 is good. Control S to save the scene and play. Take out the gun. There we go, he's taking out the gun and he can walk around like this, and it looks good to me. And if we take out if you press 1 again, he will come back to idle. So it's pretty much awesome, right? Great. Now we want the actual gun to be there. So how to do that? I'm gonna say search to pistol. There we go. There are these 3 pistols. I'm gonna use this one again. This is again from the low polygon packs I have in my scene. If you want them, go ahead and click the link in the description box below and download them. Go to your character, go to root, and inside the hips you will see the spine 1, spine 2, spine 3, right one, right shoulder, right elbow, and drag and drop and make a empty object in here. So create empty, and I will call it gun holder. And it is over here. Bring it near his hand, and then drag and drop your pistol inside the gun holder. I will just change the name. Oh, come on, fuck. Drag and drop the gun holder in here. Change the name of pistol to simple pistol, nothing fancy in there, so pistol. There we go. and we can go ahead and reset the transform, which I shouldn't have, but I have already done. So just increase the size a bit, snap it to 90 degrees, snap it like this, and just go ahead and set it like something like that. There we go. And then we can play and adjust the rotation and position of the gun accordingly. Okay, if you press 1 now, he will take out the gun like this. Right, and we want the gun to be not like that. It should be, let's just take the gun holder, okay, kind of like that, and make sure the gun is straight pointing ahead like this. And it looks good to me now. So I will copy the component, come back, paste the component values, and play the game again and see if it's working or not. Press 1, take out the gun, and there we go. It looks good to me now. And yeah, okie dokie. Now we have to go to the character and enable and disable the gun accordingly when he takes out the gun and not. So in here we want to say activate game object, and the game object we want to activate is the pistol. So we are going to drag and drop the pistol in here and disable that if it means disabled. And you have to just copy this guy, copy, paste it over here, and make sure it is disabled. In here we want to go ahead, and in here we want to enable it. So paste it. I don't know if we should do that or remove it from here, and I think I should enable it over here. So Control V, there we go. And in here again, so now if you play, you will see it will work. So if you don't have any gun now, if you take when press 1, he will take out the gun quite late, and he is not taking out the gun at all because I have forgotten to enable the gun. So come in here and activate game object and enable that. So I forgot that. Turn it off, Control S, save the scene and play. We don't have the gun now, take out 1, and there we go, we have the pistol right there. Okay, the pistol is okay. Pause the game right there, and I'm gonna set the pistol so that it is actually set. Adjust the pistols. Adjust the pistol like this. There we go. We can copy the component from here, come back, paste the component values, and there we have it. Great, it's looking good to me now. Take out the gun, there we have it. Looks good. Great. Now what we're going to do is we want to have some kind of aiming system. Alright, so if you saw my demo scene, we had that laser pointing and then there was a cursor. So how to do that? And this next thing I also want to do is when we take out the gun, if we press 1, when we take out the gun, he does not looks at when where we are pointing the mouse. So if we are pointing over there, he should look there. However, he's not. So we also want to do that. So quickly come back to assets, and I want to do is let me just go to character, say edit, and in here what I want to do is I want to say mouse look, I guess. Mouse look. No, mouse pick, I guess. Mouse pick, and set it to 100. It's good. And then store point. So you have to store the point in a new variable called I just say point. So this is the point where the mouse is actually pointing, where the mouse is actually is. This is the point, and it is a vector 3. So what we want to do is now we want to say smooth look at direction. Yeah, smooth look at direction and set it to point. And there you will see that if I play now and take out the gun now, press 1, take out the gun, it's not working at all. Okay, something is wrong in here. You have to set it to every frame, so that was my mistake. Let's just play again. Oh, my back. Oh, sorry. I have been sitting a lot lately. It's working, kind of working. It's kind of working, as you can see. It is little bit working, however it's not working quite nicely. I think it should not be smooth like a direction. I say look at, I guess, at this one. Say look at, the target position will be the input point, and I guess that will work. I guess so. Take out the gun, and bam, bam, there we go. However, the mouse is actually looking around and it is confusing me. It does not look good to me, so I want to just disable that. I want to just disable the rotation like this, so I don't want that to happen. So otherwise it's working quite nicely. So I want to say set property. There we go. And I make sure you have this lock button on, and sorry, you make sure your lock button is on, and go to your camera base and then drag and drop the FSM in over here and set that to okay. Now that's a little different. Let's just cut that action. Say copy component, paste component as new, and delete this guy, paste it over here. So we have two different FSMs going on here, and we can disable one over there, and that works. So come back to your player, edit, select your player base. So which was it? I guess it was this one, and the one with the mouse look. Alright, you have to disable that. So come back to your player and drag and drop your FSM over here and set that enable to be disabled. Right, disable that, and then you will see if I play, the camera rotation will be locked. There we go. The camera does not rotate, and the character only rotates and looks at where I am pointing right now. So that's pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So save the scene right there, and now what I'm gonna do is I want some kind of a laser to tell my player that where tell the user where the pistol is actually pointing. So I'm going to go to the pistol, say create an empty object, and I will call it laser. Alright, and make sure the laser is near the muzzle of the gun. Like that. There we go, it's actually on the muzzle. That's great. There we go, it looks good to me. So you have to download the laser script from the link in the description box below, and then you have to just drag and drop it inside the laser like that. Alrighty, and then we can say add component and say I don't know, line renderer. Yes, line renderer, and there we actually go, kind of go. Okay, if we play now, let's see what happens. We can take out the gun. There we go, you can see the laser, a really awesome pinky laser. So we can fix that, it's no problem. Let's just go ahead and say pause over there, and then what we can do is we can actually decrease the width just like that. There we go. Still, oh sorry, and you can see this is how long the laser goes. Like, whoa, really infinite laser. The infinity laser. Oh, come on, zoom in. There we go. Come back to the laser, and there we go. I think this looks good. There you go, you can see it. Let me just get a little. Yeah, I think this looks good. And then we can copy this thing, copy, come out, and paste. And then what we can do is we can add some kind of a material to it. But where do we add? And there we have to add a material over here. Alright, so the material you need is let me just quickly go to the Google and say I don't know, laser texture, a laser texture. And when you go to images, you can see these laser textures. You need this one right here, and you have downloaded. I think I already have it. It's called How to Do a Laser Effect with HLSL and DirectX. Okay, I don't know what it is really. I think it is inside some kind of a folder. There we go, this one. Alright, so you have to come in here and set everything that, and then we can say I don't know if it comes in here somewhere. I think we have to make material like that, I guess. Add material over here. There we go. And let's play and see if it is working or not. Bam. No bam. Let's just make a red material, simple as that. No need to do anything like that. Cancel it. Set it to none over here, and then set this guy to darkish ready thingy, or let's just make it like that. Let's just say like that. Play, and we can see what happens now. There we go, perfect laser. We can make it a little thick. Let me just quickly see what actually I did. Where is that texture anyway? Come back to the cutscenes, save it, of course. And where is my player base character? Let's just say F. There you go. There you go. He's sitting over there like that. Where is his hand? Oh okay, I'm getting really frustrated now. Spine 2, spine 3, I guess it's left or right hand. And then in the gun holder there's this guy, then there's laser. Okay, so what the heck? Okay, I did something wrong. So you have to say particles and additive. Alright, sorry guys, I did something wrong. You have to say particles and additive. Let me just quickly make that for you guys. Go back to the tutorial scene, select this man, and I'm gonna say right click, create materials, and in the material you have to say standard to click that if we can. Particles, where is that now? Particles, additive, there we go, bam. And then you can go back to that. I hate it when this guy happens. I hate it. Where is it? Yeah, क्या बकवास है. Make a material in here, set it to particles, additive, and drag and drop this guy in here. There we go, and we can click this man, inside the laser, and drag and drop this man over here. Play the game and you will see it looks much better now. And we can of course make it a little thicker like this. Alright, there we go, looks good to me. There we go, bam, awesome. And you can see it actually collides, it does not goes right through the walls. Alright, like now it goes, but now it does not. Okay, great, awesome. So there we go, our laser is actually working now. And what we need to do is, you can see that if we play now, you can see when we take out the gun, it actually does not look where we want. The laser is actually pointing over there. We want it to point over here, right at this point, right? So we want to do something with that too. Other thing, I cannot see my laser now, so I want to make some material, a different material, because this is too bright. I cannot see my laser. So let's drag and drop this tile in here, and there we go. One over here, one over there, and there we go. And now we can see our laser quite nicely. And of course we have to make it a little thicker. I forgot to do that. Thicker like that, I guess. So Control S to save the scene. Bam and wham. Awesome. Now what we want to do is we want to make him look where we want him to look. Alright, come back to your player. Where is it? There. Added the FSM over here. There we go. Now what we want to do is we want to say look at. Alright, look at. You want to say Control C, or we want to smooth look at or look at. I guess it's smooth look at. So when you say smooth look at, the game object will be the laser. Log it. Okay. Laser. The target object will be, the target position will be the point. Alright, which we just did over there. Look at. Okay, or we want the look at, I guess. I'm gonna say Control C, Control V, and specify the game object. Drag and drop the laser in here, and none in this point. Okay, great. And then we can do the same thing for the you know, I don't know, the gun, the pistol, I guess. And let me just quickly see if it's working or not. Okay. No, it's not working because it's set to vertical. So you don't have to keep it vertical. Don't keep it vertical. There we go. Bam, now it looks good. Now where we point, the gun is actually pointing over there. Alright, you can see up over here, it looks much better now, like really good accuracy. The next thing I want to do is, you can see in the demo scene I added this kind of a cursor, so I want to do that too in here. So how I made that is, I don't know, let's say cursor, no, it was called crosshair. There we go. Let me just quickly see where it is. This one, it's in the polygon haste pack prefabs weapon and in weapons over here. Alright, so you have to just drag and drop the sniper one like this, make it bigger, and then also you have to drag and drop this one, also make it bigger. Okay, drag and drop this one into the sniper and say reset. It will automatically reset to that position already. And then we can take the sniper and make it kind of flat like that, bring it like this, and it looks good to me. Bring it over here, bring it down, there we go. And then we can come in here and we can say set position of the specify the game object. It is this one to the point. Alright, and every frame, make sure you say every frame, and I don't think so it should be world, it should be self, I guess it should be world. Quickly see how it's working. Bam, there we go. Awesome. Now it's pretty much really precise that where you will actually hit it, right? And the thing is that we can bring it up over here, Control X, Control V, and then we want to say activate game object. It is already over here, Control CV that, and we don't want to this to be shown when we don't have the pistol, right? So we want to say do not activate. So Control C, Control V, do not activate it, Control V, now you will activate it, and when we come back, do not activate it, back to deactivate it. Great. Control S, and what we can do is, let me just quickly see, it does not has any kind of a mesh render, so mesh collider, so that's great. Okie dokie, so we do not have that kind of a thing in here. When we take out, there we go, we can see that thing right here, and bam and wham, and pretty precise thing over there, that like it means that we can click over here and it will shoot right here, not there, right here. Great. Now the next thing, we want to actually shoot, right? So how to do that? We're going to say copy, Control D that. So I actually need this position right here. Alright, so this will be the, or we don't need that actually, I guess. I don't think so. Okay, time to make some shooting effects. What I'm gonna do is, I want to say get mouse button down. Alright, and the mouse button, let's just take it to up top. The mouse button which we want to click is of course left, because left one is for the clicking, for the firing. And when we say that, when we click that, we want to say fire, and say transition, fire, bam, wham, bam and wham. Okie dokie. Now what we're gonna do is, in here we wanna say raycast, and we want to raycast from a specified game object. It will be the laser. Awesome. And we can say select the laser, and want to see where we actually want. It should be in the Z direction, right? In the Z direction, as you can see, it says this one is pointing over here and it's blue. You can see this one is also blue and it says Z. Great. Direction, let's set it to 1 in the Z, and we want to set it to 100. Alright, it means it should be really long, like the laser. It's kind of a laser, right? Okay, hit event, when it hits something, go to test, there we go, add transition, test, add a new state, there we go. And we also want to store the hit object into a new variable called test obj, test object. And we can come in here, we can say compare tag, game object compare tag. We want to compare the test object with the tag of no, not player. Alright, now it comes the enemy, right? What we can, okay, let's just say, okay. And now what we want to do is, we want to say, go to your tags anywhere in any game object. You can say add tag and say plus, and you can say type in enemy, as I have done already over here. You have to say type in enemy and say save. I have done lots of in here, lots and lots, and I actually do not need them. Let me just quickly remove them. Alright, so as I have done lots of in here, you have to say enemy, right? Then you have to go to game object 3D object and a kind of a capsule. There we go. Say reset. There we go. Make it little small, little tall, and there we go. Now this will be our enemy for now. We can make a better enemy in the future and set the enemy to the enemy tag. Call it enemy. He will not do anything. This is kind of a target thing, right? It's just a thing that we can say it is an enemy. So when the raycast hits the enemy, then we have to go and say new event, and we will say kill the enemy. Not every frame. Add transition, kill. So kill over here, not run. I said kill. There we go, kill. And if it's not, then we have to say finished, right? We don't have to do anything. If it's false, then go to finished and come back over here. Alright, I think that makes sense. I think so. That when we shoot, he see whether it is enemy or not. If it's enemy, go kill. If it's not, come back. Great, awesome. Now let's see how can we see whether it's working or not. So what we want to do is we want to come back to the enemy. We are over here and it's gonna say rigid body, and set it to kinematic. Alright, so when we play, you can see that nothing will happen. He won't fall. Alright, he won't fall. He's just stuck over there. And when we release the kinematic, he will just fall like that. Alright, so that's what we want to do. We can just do that, and we can bring it little up. Okay, and then what we can do is we can say when it kills, we're gonna say set property of this rigid body to be kinematic to false. There we go. And that will actually work, guys. Control S that, play and see whether it's working or not. I can take out the pistol. We can shoot in here, shoot in there, nothing happens. Shoot this guy. There we go. Bam. Actually it's stuck over there, so we have to take it out of that cycle. Let's say next frame event. Go finished, bam. Okie dokie. We can say no, we cannot say. I can say play. I can take out the gun. Bam, bam. Great. Already, now it's working, but we cannot see that whether he is shooting actually or not. Look at his shirt. One inside is not. One is inside. One is not. Cool man he is. Okay. Now, if you have, sorry. Okay. Now, if you have seen my demo scene, you see that when we fire, there kind of a smoke and muzzle flash over there. So we want to do that. What we can do is we can say create a game object. Alright, and bring it in the top like that. And the game object we want to create is, let's just go to search, and in the assets we want to say in the assets we want to say muzzle flash. Yeah, there we go, muzzle flash. And it is from the no, we don't need that. We're gonna say smoke, I guess. Smoke gunshot. Yeah, gunshot, that's what I used. Gunshot FX or gunshot. Yep, this one. You have to say gunshot. It is from polygon haste prefab FX gunshot smoke FX prefab. Double click that. There we go. And the spawn point which we want to do is we want a laser in the scene. Yeah, laser. There we go. The gunshot will be spawned over the laser. Control S that, see whether it's working or not. And if it works, I will eat a chocolate. Bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. Great, awesome. But something is wrong. Of course, we have to Control X that, because when we shoot we want to do that, right? Sorry. Control X that, Control V that over here, and Control X that. Control X that. This should be on the top, right? Okay. Control S that, Control X that, Control S that. Okay. Confusing thingies. I'm just barking over there. So bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now it's working quite nicely. I love it, and I'm gonna eat a chocolate right here. Okay. Loving it. Alright, now what you need to do is we actually have to have some kind of real enemy, but I think this tutorial is pretty long, has gone pretty long, so I will make a next tutorial on the enemy, kind of the ones like this. Watch him pooping in here. Play and see, you will see he start pooping.
Good morning 47. Your destination.
There you go. You start poops. Oh. He's in really problem, and this guy is watching him. The curtains are also here, side apart. So you will see how to make this kind of a guy. Alright, in the next video. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. This is a real mirror. If you don't believe me, I can play and you can see this guy will start walking. There you go. You see this guard right here, and you will also learn how to make this. That was it. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, then subscribe to my channel, which is how to do. If you want, you can also donate me some money through PayPal. That will help me a lot. And recently a really awesome guy bought this whole project from me. It was kind of, he bought it from me, if I remember correctly, it was of $20. So if you want, you can also buy it from me, but the price is fixed $20. Alright, so you will also get this guy pooping in here like that. So pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, be cool.